This is Susan Turner, psychologist, healer, author, talking to you today about how to connect with other beings, how to speak to the animals, as it were, the elements, the trees, the plants. This is going to be a series of videos because it's not as if you're going to learn this all at once, but the key is practice, practice, practice. That's the only way to develop your skills with this. So what's going to be important is to suspend disbelief in your ability to do this, because all of us are born with so many abilities. The possibilities are endless, but when we choose to be born into the human dimension, our energy becomes more dense. And as time goes on, we forget lifetimes that we've had in the past. We forget our potential. And we conform to the norm. People poo-poo the psychic. They poo-poo telepathy. We become part of the norm until at some point we have an aha moment and we start to wake up again and remember that we are multidimensional beings. So being multidimensional beings, we realize that we are all connected. Everything is energy. We're energy. This phone I'm speaking on is energy. The rocks are energy, very dense energy. Trees are energy. Animals are energy. And since we're all energy, we are all connected. And we can learn to hear each other and speak to each other. Not in the common way of speaking, but through using our minds. This may seem strange. All I can say is practice. I've done it. There are many communicators out there who have done it. So it's obviously something that's very real. And if you totally don't believe in it, you probably wouldn't be watching this video except to laugh at it, and that's your issue. So the first step really is belief, or at least an open mind that you can do it. The next step is grounding. For those of you who don't know what that is, it means really connecting into the earth, being here, being present. We humans are so distracted with our technology and our things, and is the air conditioning on, is the fan blowing, is the dog barking, is the cat meowing, is the TV on, what's going on outside, that we're not present in the moment. So to do this work, one must be present. To be present, one has to be grounded and forget all the junk that goes on in our heads day after day, our fears, our anxieties, our worries. One way to ground is to imagine that there are tree roots growing out of your legs, through the soles of your feet, and straight into the ground, through all the rock, all the layers, like tree roots going into this molten core of the earth, the crystalline core of the earth. That'll really bring you present and in connection. All right, the next thing after grounding is opening your heart, because when you're trying to connect with an animal or with an element such as fire or with a tree, it's from the heart. Technique is important to a point, but having your heart open is even more important. A cat who had passed of mine said, worry less about the technique and more about the heart. Thank you, Toto. That was the cat's name. So it's a matter of love. When we come from a space of love and belief, we can do this. I hesitate to use the word faith because that has such a religious connotation. This is not about religion. This is about opening yourself up. So we're going to suspend disbelief. We're going to believe. We're going to ground. And then we're going to feel into your heart. If you have trouble feeling into your heart, think of an animal or a person you really love. Think of that feeling again. How it opens you up. That's connection with the heart. Okay? Now obviously on this video we can only go into so much depth. And then I'm going to ask you if you want to go further. You can contact me here or on my email, sfturner9@optimum.net, or go on Facebook to Susan Felice Turner. You can contact me. We can discuss more, but I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can in a series of videos. So, suspend disbelief, ground, open your heart. Then it's going to be important to open your entire energy field, okay? And to create sacred space, because when you do this work, you want to be doing it in sacred space. So, how I do that? I put my arms over my head, palms outward, and I imagine I'm drawing a sphere of white or rainbow light of protection all around me. This is after I've grounded. Once that sphere is drawn all around me, I send that sphere of light down and let that connect with the core of the earth also. And then I know I'm in circles, in a bubble, if you will, a sphere of protection energy, because I'm opening up to all the energies. Okay, so you're bringing in, then you want to bring in Father Sky energy right through the crown of your head and all the way down your body, and Mother Earth energy up through the soles of your feet, and connecting right in your heart with the energy from Father Sky, the energy from Mother Earth. So you've grounded, you've opened your sphere of protection, you're bringing up the energy through your body into your heart, and down from way beyond where you can see, straight down into your heart. Then you're going to imagine seeing all your chakras spinning clockwise. So you've got your root chakra, which is the base of your spine, but extends way down, and it's shaped like a funnel. The small end near your body, the large end outward, like an oil funnel. And that would be the color red, or a combination of red and pearl. Okay. Then you have your second chakra, which is right above your pubic bone, and that's usually orange. Okay. If we're on the, the basic level of the field, as you go to the second and fourth level, you might add on a salmon color, peach color to it. Okay. Then you have your third chakra, and if you feel that your bottom two ribs right in the middle of your solar plexus, that's your third chakra, and that would be yellow. All of these are spinning clockwise. You want them spinning clockwise, and if they're not, then you may have an issue in that area, but just imagine them spinning clockwise. And if you see some darkness in there, keep spinning them, infiltrate them with violet light until they do spin clearly. Okay. Then you're going to go to your heart chakra, next to your heart, but in the middle of your chest. It should be a green or rose color. That's where we're going to communicate from. Then you go to your throat chakra. That should be a sky blue. Then you go to your third eye. For me, that's violet. Some people say indigo. I see more of a violet when I'm there. And your crown chakra, which is your connection with the divine, right here. It's gold, white. But we have so many chakras. We have numerous minor chakras throughout our body. And, we have chakras that go up. The 8th chakra above your head is where your physical template gets set, and then you keep going and going and going. There are causal centers. There's your alpha and omega center, alpha center, omega center. Connect your earth star below your feet, your soul star above your head, all of that. So when you bring down Father Sky energy, you're bringing that energy down the chakras, and when you're bringing up Mother Earth energy, you're bringing it up through the chakras and connecting here. But you want to make sure you've done the work, make sure all your energy centers are open. Eventually, we're just going to be one big heart chakra. We're not going to have all these chakras. But for now, we're using them in this human body. So just spin them clockwise until they're clear of the dark energy. Okay? There's always going to be some dark because we get junk. We live in stressful times, I'll just say quickly, the crown is your connection to the divine. Your third eye chakra is your ability to see with insight, your psychic ability, if you will. Throat is how you speak your truth. How do you feel in the professional world? Your heart is where you love. How do you accept love? How do you give love? Do you only give, not accept? Your third is your self-confidence. How do you feel about your emotions? Do you feel you're weak? Do you feel you're strong? Your second is where you take in pleasure. It's sexual energy. It's pleasure. It's just joy of seeing a child dance, you know. And your first chakra is your connection to life. Do you want to live? Do you feel connected? So again, our steps for animal communication. We want to ground. We want to have belief, ground, fear of protection, Father Sky, Mother Earth. Make sure our chakras are cleared. We want to do the chakra clearing before that. I should have said that. Okay. Then, picture the animal in your mind screen. Mind screen is how you see when you close your eyes, okay? If you can't see the animal, get a picture. If it's your favorite tree you want to connect with, picture that. Then you want to be in a state of allow. As I said in previous videos, sometimes we push with our energy, sometimes we pull back when we're afraid, but just be in a state of allow. When you're envisioning the tree, the rock, the dog, the cat, my lovely little cat over here meowing, ask its permission to speak with it, him or her. Okay? I say it, but I don't see them as objects. They're beautiful beings of light. So, if they say no, honor that. Too often we push our energy on animals. We don't want to do that. If they say yes, I would suggest you have your list of questions written ahead of time, but you can also write down notes. Ask the questions you want to ask. See how the animal feels. You may get answers you don't expect, and that's where listening comes in. You may think your cat loves tuna fish more than anything in the world. Well, that cat may say, guess what? I don't really like tuna. I want more catnip. Or the cat may say, I'm sad because I don't have a beautiful view out the window. Or I'm sad because I'm taking in all your sad energy. And this is going to involve practice, practice, practice. So we're going to continue with these videos, but this is the basic foundation for beginning to work with animal communication. Clear your chakras. Believe you can do it. Set aside your fears and doubts. Open your sphere of connection, of protection, I apologize. Father Sky energy through the chakras, Mother Earth energy through the chakras. Connect in the heart. And remember to come from unconditional love. Before you even start this process, remember unconditional love. And that's it for today. I wish you well. Please, please, please comment and let me know how you do with this, and please subscribe to my channel. And I have a website, www.loveforallbeings.com. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.